Hello everybody, this is the Band-Aid here, and today for Warrior Wednesday I thought that I would go over not just a physical Warrior Wednesday, but a mental preparation Wednesday. Alright? So I've got a few things here, some ideas for you guys to kind of keep yourselves mentally prepared for things. I like to read. I may not look it, but I love to read. And I love to do puzzles and things like that. So today, I thought that I'd prepare you guys with a little demonstration of things that I like to do to kind of keep myself mentally prepared. Now, I'm sure many of you know what this is. Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cubes are a lot of fun. They teach you things like patterns, scrambling things, and trying to fix them as you go. Now, I've been dealing with Rubik's Cubes for a while, and I think one of these days I might actually do a video on the 7-step process on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. But I mean, if you guys want that, go ahead and leave a comment below. So today, thought I'd kind of give you guys some puzzles myself. So I actually picked up a book not too long ago from Barnes & Noble. And Barnes & Noble I love. I absolutely love Barnes & Noble. I can go in there and spend years just looking through things. And I picked up a book of puzzles, Sherlock Holmes style. Now, there are a few other books just like this that are worded differently. They give you pretty much the same puzzles. But some of these are very challenging. Some of these you have to look at from different perspectives. For example, page 12, A Matter of Identity. As we were walking through Regent's Park one afternoon on our way to St. John's Wood, Holmes drew my attention to a pair of young women engaged in earnest conversation with a somewhat older man. "Observe those ladies, Watson. What can you tell me about them?" I studied them closely. They were as alike as peas in a pod. Identical in facial structure, deportment, dress, and coiffure. I said as much to my companion and asserted that they surely had to be twins. "Indeed," Holmes looked amused. "For a fact I can tell you that Louise and Elisa Barnes share the same mother, the same father, and the same precise day of birth, but I'm afraid you are utterly wrong. They are most certainly not twins." Can you explain? Well, you gotta give some thought to that. Now, there are answers in the back of the page, but I want you guys to comment below on what you think the answer is. And we'll do a follow-up video where we'll tell you the answer. Now, that's just one of many things that you can think of. Puzzles. You can do what Foster Australia for Beer and American for Parents Didn't Really Love You and Just Jordan do, as well as Uncle Heavy. You can read plays, go through and memorize some things. This one, Our Town by Thornton Wilder. We actually just performed this one not too long ago, and wonderful show. I definitely recommend it. Memorizing lines is one way to mentally prepare yourself. Sudoku, that's always something fun. I'm sure many of you have done that before. My personal favorite, cryptograms. Now, these you can pick up just about any bookstore anywhere, and I recommend that as well. For those of you who like foreign languages, and I mean, I personally am an anime fanatic. I love anime, manga, all that kind of stuff. I've been wanting to go to Japan, learning Japanese, learning the culture of Japan, and learning how to read Japanese. Now, this has been perhaps the most challenging thing that I've ever tried to do. 3 different alphabets in Japan. So hopefully, one of these days I'll be able to actually learn that. If you guys comment below on some of the languages you're trying to learn, kind of give us some tips. I mean, we're always up to learning things as well. Now, for some of you that are, we'll say, more like Just Jordan. You'll notice that he did a lot of videos on Star Wars. I actually picked this one up not too long ago as well. Star Wars books, including the Jedi Path and the Book of Sith. Now, these are a very interesting read as well. Book of Jedi. This is filled with wonderful information for those of you who just like to read about Star Wars, or for those of you who really enjoy Jedis. Now, I can't really go into much of this. I don't know any of the rights to these books, so I can't really go into much depth. But if you guys are interested, go to your local bookstore, go to Barnes & Noble, and pick up some books. Now, for my last trick, I'm going to solve this Rubik's Cube. Now, I scrambled this in front of you guys, and, well, it's mostly just patterns to solve it. Now, for any of you who actually know how to solve a Rubik's Cube already, this is just going to be a boring little segment where you just kind of sit there and just like, oh man, can't believe he's sitting there and he's just solving a Rubik's Cube. It's so boring. Well, for some people, it's actually very exciting. And I love to solve Rubik's Cubes. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm not the fastest at it. I don't have like a world record holding anywhere. But lately, I've been finding myself doing this more and more, trying to get better at my time. And mentally, it has helped me to see patterns and things outside of, well, what I would usually see. For example, the Sherlock Holmes book. It helped me to actually see some of the patterns in some of the puzzles that I normally wouldn't have seen had I not have been solving a Rubik's Cube, well, earlier that day. So, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for subscribing, and leave a like if you like, comment if you want to see some more, and just give us your input, give us your ideas, and we will get back to you. Thank you, and have a good day. And by the way, if you can walk, you can dance, if you can talk, you can sing, if you put your mind to it and you try, you can do anything. Have a good day.